first Let's Play on YouTube, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX! This is a game that when I first played, I honestly got the idea instantly that I wanted to play a Let's Play of this. It's the thing that motivated me toward this goal that I already had an idea of. And now, and this is the remake of like the past games, Pokemon Red Team, Pokemon Blue Team. And now, you're going to share this journey with me as we begin on this Rescue Team journey together, and on this YouTube journey together. Let's get started. Welcome! This is the portal that leads to the world of Pokemon. But before I can let you through, I have several questions for you. I want you to answer them sincerely. Are you ready? Okay. Let the interview begin! Do others tell you to watch what you say? Yes, definitely. Do you dream of lounging around idly without much excitement? No, pretty much a lot of my life is excitement. Are you often late for school? Oh, man, bruh, I have the most perfect attendance ever. So, like, this is completely false, so, no. I got an award for it once. A friend that brought over something you'd forgotten. How do you thank your friend? I would say thank you regularly. It's the summer festival. Do you like carnivals? Depending on what type of carnival it is, I don't like, but in general, I guess I do kind of love them. Some carnivals are really weird and some are really good. There's a scream from behind the door. How will you react? Ain't open the door, obviously. What if it's a raccoon? I don't want a raccoon going through my food. Do you imagine things for your amusement? I'm pretty sure every human does, so yes. Do you hate to be the last person to leave class at the end of a school day? Yeah, I kind of feel left behind. Do you want to play as a boy or a girl? Considering my gender, I'd rather prefer boy. Let's see what I am. You appear to be the hardy type. You do your homework. That's exactly true! And you know how to eat properly. You have strong willpower that lets you complete tasks, however, that's like this research for this game, that's exactly it. These interviews are always true, but you can also be stubborn to the point of okay, now that is definitely true. I'm someone who starts debates regularly. Nothing will go right for you when you're irritated, so learn to laugh it off. I really do. A hardy person like you should be Bulbasaur. Wow, I did not expect that. Well, yeah, but that's the interview portion of the game. It helps determine what type of Pokemon you'll be at the start, because, like, you know, this is different from the main series, where the Pokemon are the people who are in control. You appear to the Pokemon Bulbasaur. That is not right. I am not taking that. I know many of you might be against me. Do what fate told you! But no. But however, since Bulbasaur was the first one chosen, I will talk about him first. Alright, so, Bulbasaur starts out as the only starter to be a dual type of grass and poison. It starts out really strong because it learns Razor Leaf at a low level, and people who play Pokemon know how Razor Leaf is good at the beginning. And although Poison may be slightly nerfed with the mechanics in this game, considering how different it is, it can be a great supporter with its variation in the moves you can learn by leveling up. However, Poison isn't like a great status element to other Pokemon like it is in the main games. You'll see later on as we play. And the next one I guess that we'll talk about is Chikorita. Starts out as really strong with Razor Leaf and Ancient Power right at the beginning. And Ancient Power is a move that buffs all of its stats when it connects with an opponent. And with good defensive moves like Reflect, it's got your back. So yeah, if it's your first time playing, this might be a good support number for you. Alright, let's talk about one of my the best grass type starter. Treecko is an awesome supporter, even with its type being grass, which is one of the worst types defensively. It has lightning fast move speed, which means it has a higher chance to attack an enemy with twice with the same moves, because in this game, like, move speed and movement speed are two different things. And move speed, basically, it allows you to get more hits on your opponent with each move you perform. movement speed is basically how far you can travel in dungeons. So having good move speed can help really good with boss fights and with an ability you get later in the game. Okay, let's move on to the water types. Squirtle is an incredible all-around being like an attacker and defender. And water types that are like strong like Squirtle are very good late game because of their ability to walk on water. But they may suck at the beginning, and moves like Ice Beam are ones that strong water types in this game tend to get. And it's very good at dealing with enemies from distance to avoid battles with those Pokemon. So it's really good if you want to like exploring and if you want to avoid fights. So like this could be good. This is good for a beginner. However, I'm not going to be choosing it. It's still good though. Let's move on to the Johto region water type. I'm just joking. We're doing Hoenn. Mudkip. Okay. Mudkip is meant to be a tanky starter, but learns awful moves through leveling up. It's more meant for late game in this game, when it becomes a dual type through evolution, and becoming weak to only grass-type Pokemon. Evolution will be a quality that we'll get, but not get until after the main story. Let's move on to the fire types. Charmander is a great attacker from the start with god moves like Dragon Rage. In addition, with the fire type starters are the only ones that can walk on lava in the game, which is extremely useful for traveling easily through dungeons. So he is really strong, but let's be honest, they put him in every single game. But he's really good at attacking, so he might be good like if you want like speed through the game. And now, Cyndaquil has a noteworthy move of Smokescreen as an evasion tactic, and has all around high stats, but it's outclassed by Charmander because of the moves it learns in comparison. So you can just say it's the worst Charmander a little bit. Now, my least favorite of all of them. Torchic is the worst starter in the entire game. It is on the frail side with its defense stats, and when the evolution feature comes later in the game, it does not get its awesome ability Speed Boost. For those of you who play Blaziken, you know that Speed Boost is its best ability, especially in a game like this because then it can hit more. You only get that with the new feature in this game of Mega Evolving, which makes it terrible in both the main story and late game. Without Speed Boost, Blaziken and Torchic are practically useless. So I would recommend this if you want a challenge, but if you're a beginner in this game, I would not get this as your main Pokemon. Maybe like a little bit of a support. Alright, now that we've covered all that, let's go to Machamp. It has little variation in the way of leveling up moves, and instead of having a special and unique gimmick like the other ones, it just has high stats. And the ability Guts for it, to improve its wide array of fighting type moves and attack power, and the status moves it learns only increase its attack power. So yeah, it's not really much on defense, but as you play this game, you'll realize that a lot of strong Pokemon bosses and enemies have flying type moves, especially in the beginning. So this might be really hard for you, and its weaknesses will definitely be exploited. Now, Meowth has very notable moves in Fury Swipes. Multi-hit moves is very good with the mechanics in this game, and the ability that comes on later on like I just mentioned. But other than that awesome feature of this Pokemon, which people only focus on, it can be really good with that only, but it has limited range in learning moves as it levels up, and cannot be as dependable as the other Pokemon in support. But the ability to pick up on this Pokemon is one of its unconventional strengths to help you as you explore the game and collect more items. So yeah, another good Explorer Pokemon. Eevee is an amazing late game because of all the different forms it can evolve in. It's hard to use in the beginning because it's a normal type and like not many advantages, not many disadvantages, and with little variation of moves it learns. But with evolution, you can evolve it into one of its 8 forms of evolution. I would suggest Vaporeon or Jolteon. Those are typically the best ones you can use. But we're not talking because like in Vaporeon you can walk on water like I said. But it's really hard to use early game, but very good later on. Alright, Psyduck is limited in its moves on leveling up to mainly water and psychic type moves. Fury Swipes on it may be good, but with no same type attack bonus, like... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. Same type attack bonus in this game is 1.5 damage multiplier. It's even more than super effectiveness when a move type can actually, it's more effective against another type Pokemon, like a water type move against fire type. So yeah, it really doesn't get that attack multiplier, and but its ability Cloud9 kind of makes it a little bit defensive, but it's not as great, and there are definitely alternative options to it. It could be a good support Pokemon if you're focused on offense and you want a good defense support, but I don't know, it's not really that spectacular. It's not really that great. A lot of people would agree with me on this one. Oh, it's like Meowth again. Oh yeah, and also, like, instead of, like, in the early games where you were limited to, like, you know, traditionally you were only going to be the one that, like, the game chose for you because of the interview, you can choose anyone you want. I think you probably already got that. Cubone is one of the god tier Pokemon. You know why? Cubone is an incredibly great ground type because of its signature move, Bone Ring, which is a better Fury type, combined with the same type attack bonus and the ability later on to improve multi-hit moves. You have a god tier powerhouse that can destroy anything in its way. And ground type may not be typically good considering the amount of flying types in this game, but Bone Ring can cover for its weaknesses. Alright, Pikachu, as you all recognize as the mascot of Nintendo, is an incredibly great electric type. Its ability is static, which paralyzes opponents that it comes in contact with. If you give it moves like Nuzzle and areas surrounding moves that can destroy all the enemies in a room, in dungeons and other areas in the game, like Discharge, you have a special attack powerhouse because that's the highest special attack stat in the starter game. Basically, all the starters, it pales in comparison to its special attack. And since it has such high speed at getting moves in for the opponent, for hitting more than just once, you can use this powerhouse to an extremely high ability. I consider Pikachu the second god tier. And now, the Pokemon that I want to choose out of all of these, you probably have already guessed, Skitty! Skitty is the third god tier because with its move Charm, it's better than its ability Charm, it's better than Static because everyone is affected. Charm works on Pokemon of opposite gender, and in this game, it's more of an aesthetic look of the Pokemon, not really a game mechanic. And learning a move like Attract, it can shut down foes and bosses easily. And learning a move like Double Slap on it, with same type attack bonus, multi-hit moves, and area surrounding moves like Blizzard and Thunderbolt, or Discharge, you have a Pokemon way different than it was in the main game. In the main game, it's usually trash, not anymore. I'm going to be choosing this Pokemon mainly because of how different it is and how, I want to show all the features of this game, and some parts may be hard to get to, but this Pokemon will definitely help us through our journey very much. So Skitty is our Pokemon. However, you also have a partner to choose of the remaining ones. That's why I told you about having support members. This is the final step. Who would you like to have as a partner? I have been thinking about this non-stop. Skitty was basically easy because it's really a good god tier. But the last one that I wanted to choose was the hardest one because these are all so good, and a lot of other Let's Players have used them because of their great abilities. I'm not choosing another god tier. I'm definitely not choosing Torchic or Psyduck or Machop, but there is one Pokemon in particular that's really good. And that Pokemon is Totodile. Is a better Squirtle with good offense and variation of types of moves it can learn. Ice Fang is one of its notable moves because it can deal with many good Pokemon by flinching and freezing them. It also has better moves than Bite, which is Crunch. Since it's more focused on physical attacks along with good special ones, this can be awesome paired up with Skitty because they can both shut down foes completely if Skitty can't do it itself. So yeah, this is the name of the game in support and really good on itself. Should your partner be a boy or a girl? Since the main character that we chose, Skitty, is a boy, maybe you should be a girl. So a girl Totodile, right? Yep. What is your partner's nickname? I've thought long and hard about these nicknames. I've thought that maybe I didn't need to do them because we can just have them keep their original names. But I know a lot of people might be really mad at me about that because they said put some creativity in this. And I understand that. So, for Totodile, I put a lot of thought into this, and I know some of you might think it's dumb, but when you understand the thought behind it, it's actually not that bad. I dubbed the I dubbed the Carnivile. I know many of you may think that this is really original, but hear me out. See, since Totodile is based off of a crocodile, and crocodiles are typically carnivores, I thought this would be a good thing. And considering like how Totodile has really good teeth, like considering it has like Ice Fang and Bite and like Crunch and better physical attacks like that, and like those are related to teeth. Carnivores typically have strong and long and sharp teeth, so that's paired well with its abilities as a Pokemon as a whole. So yeah, that's our Pokemon. And now we have our team ready. Carnivile. Is that alright for a nickname? Of course I can change this, but I don't think I am. I put a lot of thought into this. Are these two alright? Let's go. Skitty and Totodile. Alright, we're all set. Let's get you into the world of Pokemon! Go for it! Oh, we will. Where am I? Am I dreaming this? I feel a pleasant breeze. I hear a voice from somewhere. I wonder who it is. Excuse me? Please, wake up! Come on, wake up! You're finally awake. Great. Urgh. Well, where is this? You were passed out there. I'm glad to see you awake. I'm Carnivile. Happy to meet you. And you are? I've never seen you around here before. Huh? You say you're a human? But you look like a normal Skitty in every way. It's true. I've turned into a Skitty. But why? I don't remember anything. It's kind of weird. Your name? What's your name? My name? Oh, that's right. My name is... Give me a minute. I put a lot of thought into Totodile. I really didn't get much thought into this. Okay, real talk. I have no idea how to honestly name this thing. I put a lot of thought into Totodile. As you can honestly tell, I'm probably not creative with nicknames. However, I will think of one later on, I promise. But for right now, we're just gonna have to keep, just keep Skitty for the time being. Wait, can you change the nicknames later on? I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you probably can. Alright, so we'll just keep Skitty for now, and if you guys have any suggestions, I'd be happy to hear them. Is Skitty okay? Yeah. Oh, Skitty's your name? You literally just called us Skitty, of course it would be. Well, isn't it a funny name? Bruh, you literally just called us a Somebody, please, help me! Huh? I hear shots from over there. What's wrong? It's horrible! My Caterpie fell into a cavern! My poor baby! What? A huge fissure opened in the ground, and my Caterpie fell in! He's too young to crawl up by himself! When I want to get my baby, Pokemon suddenly attacked me! Huh? You were attacked? By other Pokemon? They must be enraged by the fissure and are out of control, that's what I think. I'm not strong enough to fend off those wild Pokemon. What will become of my baby? Oh, what am I to do? Oh dear, oh dear. This sounds bad. We have to go help. If she pays us. Tiny Woods, basement floor 1. Could this be a mystery dungeon? It is! It's a mystery dungeon. A mystery dungeon is truly a well, it's right in the name, mysterious place. The layout and the items change every time you enter. You can proceed by using the stairs, but you have to find the stairs first. And you remember that Butterfree said Pokemon in the dungeon attack, right? If necessary, we both have to fight. Let's do our best, Kitty. Try using L to walk. You can also move with the dash buttons, yeah? Use a move with A. Echoed voice. Okay, let's keep going. Anyway, you basically press the ZL button to view your moves, and then these are the button commands for each of them. So our Skitty right now knows Grass Knot, Charge Beam, Fake Out, and Echoed Voice. And we can't switch Pokemon now, which sucks, so I guess I'm gonna use Charge Beam. Oh yeah, I forgot. Range. Anyway, Pokemon in here are typically weak. This is supposed to give you a feel for how dungeons are gonna play out from now on. So basically, Pokemon in these dungeons will definitely attack you as you travel throughout. Our goal is to find the stairs, like we said, so we can move on to the next floor. And if you press B while moving, you'll speed up, like this. Let's go down. U, yellow. Teammates, green. Items, blue. Enemy Pokemon, red. Stairs, white. This is basically how our Pokemon will view on the map. So, not really good range right now, because as you continue to learn moves, you'll get better range. Poke is the money of this world. You can use it when you want to buy something. Well, we're not buying anything right now, so we'll just keep this in stock for later. Eat an orange berry to restore some HP. To eat one, press X to open the X menu, and then select bag. Press L for auto mode. Auto mode will basically where the Pokemon will move around for you if you don't want to manually control everything. And let's considering how this dungeon is not really big, I think we're gonna try and explore the entire thing with each floor, instead of just going immediately to the stairs. Let's move aside. Let's keep going. Oh, there's some money in here. Well, it's still useful, considering we're flat broke right now. All right, so let's keep going. Would you like to go on? Absolutely. Tiny Woods, base for 3F. Okay. Great job, Carnival. Okay. Let's use Charge Beam. Great. Pokemon-y, let's go. Keep exploring. No more Pokemon on this floor. Maybe they're just scared of us. Moves like Fake Out can go up. Moves like Fake Out, they can easily go across spaces. Like instead of one space, they can go across two, so that you can hit enemies from a larger distance. It can really help you if you don't want to actually battle them and lose health. Caterpie, mwah. Mommy, where are you? We came to rescue you. Huh? Your mom's waiting. Let's get you out. Okay. We have successfully cleared our first dungeon. The rescue at Tiny Woods. That was definitely tiny. My baby's safe. I'm sorry, I don't know how I could ever thank you properly. Oh, that's okay. It has been dangerous lately with sudden quakes and fissures like that one. It was great to find your little boy unharmed. Please, may I have your names at least? I'm Carnival. And this is Skitty. Ah, cool. He's, staring at me adoringly. Sparkly eyes, it's a little embarrassing. But this doesn't feel bad either. It's like I'm a hero. Helping Pokemon in trouble might be a good experience. Thank you, Carnival and Skitty. I know it really isn't really enough, but this is a token of our thanks. Please accept it. You got a tiny... That is very helpful. A tiny reviver seed and a Petra berry. 500 Poke. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Thank you for helping. You're very tough. I was sure impressed. So, what are you gonna do? Do you get... Low battery, stop! What are you gonna do? Do you have any plans? Listen, Skitty. If you don't have place to stay. You should come with me. Well, this is the place. Wow! I can't explain, but I'm happy. I'm a human being, but I like this place. I feel really happy. It might be an instinct thing for Pokemon. Maybe this is what it feels like to wag your tail. It doesn't matter. I'm happy. Maybe if I feel that way because I'm a Skitty. Oh, Skitty, you're impressed, aren't you? I thought so. I thought this would make a good place for you to live, Skitty. I was sure you'd like it. Alright, see, the thing is about, like, see, since Skitty's house is this, I just wanted to mention something clearly. Alright, so this is Skitty's house design, obviously. However, depending on the main Pokemon you choose, the house designs will definitely be different. So, I'm gonna put a link in the description, so if you want to see the other house designs for Pokemon like Totodile, Trico, etc. But, personally, the Skitty house design is kind of is one of my favorites. We deliver mail from Pokemon here, in our mailbox. Many Pokemon are suffering from these natural disasters, just like the Fisher Caterpie fell into. There have been all sorts of natural disasters recently. I want to do good. I want to help Pokemon like that. I want to help make the world a safer place for Pokemon. So, well, I saw how good you were when we rescued Caterpie. Would you like to form a rescue team with me? I think we'd be the world's #1 rescue team, Skitty. Refuse. Huh? Oh no, please! Skitty, I'm sure that we will make a first-class rescue team together. Please, will you form a rescue team with me? Fine. Okay, done deal. From now on, Skitty, we're partners in our rescue team. I'm so glad. The team's name is, I haven't decided one. You know, I feel for you, man. I mean, girl, I haven't named Skitty yet. Listen, Skitty, what would be a good name for us? If you don't have an idea for a name, you can just do a random generator and it can make one for you. These are actually pretty good, but I prefer making our own name. Not like with Skitty. Alright, so since Totodile is a proper... You know what, give me a minute. I have finally come up with a name. Snowstorm. Considering how, like, Skitty and Totodile have good ice-type moves, and, like, considering how, like, we're gonna take the world by storm, I thought this would be a good name, considering their abilities. Alright, let's see. Is Snowstorm okay? Definitely. Snowstorm! I like it. It's a good name. It's perfect. Oh, and one more thing. I wanted to wear this on the day I got started on a rescue team. I have 2 of them, so let's put them on. Skitty put on the scarf he got from Carnival. Looks great! You wear it well, Skitty. Don't you feel focused, like we're on the same team together? Rescue Team Snowstorm! Let's do good, starting tomorrow. And that is how Skitty and Carnival began their careers together as a rescue team.